Hello. We're going to be looking at surds again, and we're going to try and rationalize the denominator this time. So I want you to make some notes. Um, Heading is surds, rationalize the denominator is our heading, lesson objective, and keywords, square, roots, rational, irrational. Hit pause, and once you're done, hit play again, and we move on to the starter. Right, moving on to a starter. Okay, I want you to expand and simplify. Off you go. Hit pause. Once you've completed them, you can check your answers then. All good? So let's look at the first one. Square root of 3 times 2 minus root 3 in brackets. First things first, expand. Root 3 times 2. It's going to give you 2 root 3. And then root 3 times root 3. Don't forget the minus. So 2 root 3, and then root 3 times root 3 is root 9, which is just 3. On the second one, we've got 3 root 2 times 5. That's going to give us 15 root 2. And then we've got 3 root 2 times minus 2 root 8. Do the numbers first. 3 times 2 is 6, minus 6. And then root 2 times root 8 is root 16, which is going to give us 4. So that's going to give us 15 root 2 minus 6 times 4, which is 24. And the last one we've got here is 2 sets of brackets. So we take the root 3 and multiply everything in the second set of brackets. So root 3 multiplies both of those first. Root 3 times root 3 is root 9, and square root of 9 is just 3. And root 3 times 5 is 5 root 3. Always write the number first. And then we take the 5 and we use that to multiply everything in the other brackets there. So 5 times root 3 plus 5 root 3. And then 5 times 5 is 25. Collecting like terms, the two terms in the middle are the same, and the two terms on the end, 3 and 25. 3 and 25 gives us 28. 5 root 3 plus another 5 root 3 gives us 10 root 3. Okay, so we like surds because they're accurate. Give us a very accurate number. No non-terminating decimals here. So, but also we like to keep our surds in the numerator. We don't like to have surds in the denominator. Difficult to deal with. So we try and always make sure that they are in the numerator. So if we have a case of something like this, 1 over root 3, we don't want our root 3, our surd in the denominator, so we call it rationalizing the denominator. We try and get the root 3 to the top. In this case, 1 over root 3, what we do is we multiply it by root 3 divided by root 3. Now root 3 divided by root 3, the same thing top and bottom, means it just gives us 1. So basically I'm multiplying this 1 over root 3 by 1, which means fundamentally I'm not really changing it, but it does help me to simplify it. Now 1 times root 3 gives me root 3 on the top, and on the bottom I've got root 3 times root 3, root of 9, which is just 3. So that's that simplified. Let's try another one. In this case I've got 2 root 3 over the square root of 8. So again, we want to get rid of the square root of 8 on the bottom. So I do 2 root 3 over root of 8, and I multiply that by denominator, the surd in the denominator, root of 8 divided by root of 8. Now on the top I got 2 root 3 times root 8. 3 times 8 is 24, so it'll be 2 square root of 24. In my denominator I got root 8 times root 8. Now we know if we multiply the same root, the same surd by itself, we get the number that's there. So 8. Can I simplify this further? I think so. Square root, so 2 root 24 is made up of 4 times 6 over 8, and root of 4 is 2, so that gives me 2 times 2, 4 root 6 over 8, and 4 goes here 1 time and 4 goes into 8 2 times, so it's going to be root 6 over 2. Here's one for you to try. Try this one. If we do the 2 over root 3, hit pause and have a go. When you're ready to see the answer, hit play again. Okay, so that's simplified. We want to get rid of the root 3 on the bottom as a denominator, so it would be 2 over root 3 multiplied by root 3 over root 3 is equal to, on the top we've got 2 root 3, and as a denominator we've got root 3 times root 3, same surd, so that's simply 3. So in this example we're going to try and rationalize 3 root 2 divided by 5 minus root 2. So we write that again, 3 square root of 2 divided by 5 minus root 2, and that's going to be equal to 3 root 2 all over 5 minus root 2. What are we going to multiply that by? If I put brackets around that, I'm going to give you a clue. Times 5 minus root 2, so 5 plus root 2 divided by 5 plus root 2. Anybody got any ideas why I'm using a plus this time? Difference of 2 squares. So if we expand the top, 3 root 2 times 5, it's going to give me 15 root 2. And then 3 root 2 times root 2, it's going to give me 3 times 2, which is 6. So plus 6. Denominator, I got 5 times 5, which is 25. Then I got 5 times root 2, plus 5 root 2. Now I've got minus root 2 times 5, so it gives me minus 5 root 2. So you can see then what's happening in the middle there. And then I've got minus root 2 times root 2, so that gives me minus 2. These two cancel out. This is why you've got a positive and a negative, so a difference of 2 squares. And so that leaves us with 15 root 2 plus 6 divided by 25 minus 2, which is 23. Some questions to get on with. Off you go. A few more questions after this. And finish off with these questions here. You pause and have a go. Once you've finished, scroll down. Well, I'll scroll down even. Once you finish question number 12, finish off with 13, 14, 15, and 16. Very good.